like sitting on a set my soul on fire. Welcome to Las Vegas, the entertainment capital of the world and home to the running rebels of UNLV. Today, these two teams square off in what should be an exciting Mountain West showdown. As we'll see, the Northern Illinois Huskies taking on the winners of 3 straight, the UNLV Rebels. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, joined here in the booth, as always, by David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. Guys, let's tee this one up. And the Rebels will kick it off to get us underway. From inside the 10, here he comes. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So Northern Illinois' offense will get the football first. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like, that we can depend on them. They can get other guys lined up. They're always motivated. They're always being a great teammate. These are the guys that coaches love.
And big-time players make big plays in big games, right? These are the guys that have to play well if they're going to win games like this. We just need to see what they do today.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Here's the pressure, and the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13.
And that's exactly what this defense wanted to do coming into this game. They wanted to set up third down so that they could let their pass rush take over. They feel they've got a shot to be really successful if they can force the opponent to live in third and obvious passing situations. And that time, on the first third down of the game, they take advantage and get the sack.
Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. So UNLV's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And Jesse, they've got a quarterback that if he can get into a rhythm can certainly make plays for his team.
Here's the thing about him, too. He's not the most consistent guy, and he's not the most talented quarterback in the country, but when he's hot, he's really, really tough to stop, David. It's important they get this guy going early.
Yeah, and it's not just him. Like, the offense has to, around him, play well. They've got to protect him. Receivers have to make plays. The running game would be good to get going, so it's got to be a team effort because then he can really be at his best.
He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Looking to throw, it's Calandria. Grabs it in the middle. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Off the play fake. Fires to the big fella. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one. The Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Those two not on the same page. It's incomplete. And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. And he'll need a little distance and to bend it just right. A 41-yarder from the left hash. And this one is perfect. And the first points of the day come on that field goal.
And he'll take that first drive. Like, you wanted a touchdown, but you gave the people here at home something to cheer about on that first drive. Move the football enough to get your kicker an opportunity and to put 3 on the board.
The Northern Illinois offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. A little more space, open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on 1st down. Get it out on the screen. He'll be stopped at the 41, but give him 10 on that play. The offense lines up at the 41 with a 1st and 10. They're going to test the right side with this one. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line. Back to pass. Just a hair too much on it from this big-armed sophomore quarterback. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Finds his tight end. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. Northern Illinois back to work after picking up the first down. Quarterback on the keeper. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Gonna swing it on second down. Fires into traffic, picked off. Takes it the other way. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense for this possession.
And that's just excellent coverage. Man, cover one, nowhere to throw the football. Look at everybody playing man across the board, and you still got the safety in the middle of the field. Nobody open, and if I'm the QB, man, I don't need to force it. I don't force it into tight windows if it's not there. He throws it, unfortunately, gets the interception. Bad decision by the QB there.
Power football with the run. What powerful running, just driving the pile forward for everything he could get. He'll be just a few inches short. He'll pull it on the read. And the ball's free in the backfield. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? Dropping back, it's Calandria. Rushes on him. Hit hard just as he released it on first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. They'll go to work in the air on second down. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete. It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a heat. He won't have enough for the first down as the defense able to corral him. It'll be fourth down. They're in makeable field goal range. They could tie the game, but instead they'll go for it on fourth down. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. On the ground. And the defense sold out to stop the run, and they do here on first down. Can the D deny them on second and goal? And not even a chance to pitch it as he is slammed down in the backfield. They love to make this short field pay off with a touchdown instead of a field goal, but it's third and goal. Lets it fly. Touchdown, Rebels! Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Use the play fake, now to throw. Fires to the big fella. And he steps out of bounds, and that's going to do it for the first quarter. We've reached the break, and UNLV is on top. Really strong performance so far to be able to build a lead here in the first period as we look at the stats. They've got a first down here to open the period. Looking to throw on first down. He let that thing fly quickly, but he couldn't make the connection. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Leaves it with the back. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Trying to move the sticks on third down through the air. Oh, better look out. There he goes. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. And the Huskies are moving quickly down the field. Off play action on first down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Taylor. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. Wants to throw on first down. The sure hands, it's Johnson. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. So now it's second and long. They'll give it to Johnson. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Taylor. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down. Now on fourth down, they'll try to come away with 3. Splits the uprights, good. This is now a 7-point game.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And he's going to try to return this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Rebels offense is back on the field. What a good mix of plays, keeping that defense off balance last time, David.
And Reese, they don't know if it's run or if it's pass. They got them right where they want them. This defense doesn't know how to react from getting punched in the mouth on that last drive.
So in this next drive, David, I think you keep running the football because that sets up the play action, it sets up the RPO game, and then you keep this defense guessing.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? Use the play fake, now to throw. Caught behind the line, it's Thomas. Nice gain on that play, but a little bit short of the first down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Rebels with a second and short to keep this drive moving. Wants to throw it. Got it in the middle, it's Reynolds. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44. The Rebels come to the line with a new set of downs. Back to pass, it's Calandria. Makes the grab. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there, still a bit short of the first down. Offense gets set for second down. They'll try the run. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On third and short, they'll try to convert through the air. Got his man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Finds his man, it's Reynolds. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Wants to go up top. Snagged in the middle, it's Gums. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. Third down play from the gun. Caught, close to the marker, it's Gums. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
Hold it.
A very productive play until it was wiped out by that penalty, and they'll go back to work. On third and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Caught over the middle, it's Bradley. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line. Now from inside the red zone. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. The Rebels line it up with a first and goal. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they'll talk it over to see if they can build on this lead before halftime. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Rebels.
This is a guy that put a lot of pressure on himself coming in this season. He felt like he was ready to have a breakout year. He knew he had all the tools in the toolbox to be able to get it done, and he's showing it. That's his 10th rushing touchdown on the season.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And he tacks on the extra point. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, let's get you updated on a fascinating battle going down in the Pac-12. Texas State has the lead right now. San Marcos has been jumping all week, but this game is hardly over. There is time left on that clock. They're up by 10 over Boise State. We'll keep you posted on a Pac-12 showdown that, not surprisingly, guys, is already trending.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. The hurry up now, second down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. He finds a dead spot in the middle. He puts him in business across the 50 into the 46-yard line. It'll be first down. Looking downfield on first down. Looking for a deep man. And incomplete on the deep ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass. He makes the grab. A 6-yard pickup that leaves him with 3rd and 4. Northern Illinois right back to the line. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. Catch in the middle, it's Rodgers. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. To the air on first down. Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Now look what I found. I'd say that's a stroke of good fortune. The offense keeps it. Quick timeout from the offense to save precious seconds. Back to throw, time running short in the half. And the big fella couldn't elude the cornerback who makes a sure tackle. 7th play of the drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. And they'll pat the kicker on the tail and tell him to go give it a shot. Oh, that one will leave a mark. No good. And after the miss, it's still a 14-point game. Inside 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Wants to throw. It's Calandria. Wide open downfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Snags it over the middle. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have one remaining in the half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll send the back in motion. They'll throw it from the red zone. Hauls it in. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. On 2nd down, they'll try the field goal to get the points before halftime. Didn't make them sweat at all. It's good. And that will extend their lead even further. That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. They'll come out and take a knee, and that should send us to halftime. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
All right, guys, a delightful first 2 quarters of football there today in Vegas. And this offense has been the story through 2 quarters, extending this lead and really dominating almost every aspect of this game. We're talking lethal efficiency from the O-line right on down to the skill position guys. Although I'd argue those big uglies up front are skilled players in their own right. And with that, let's send it back to the fellas inside Allegiant Stadium.
Northern Illinois will kick it away to start the second half. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. UNLV ready to go back to work on offense. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. The short hands, it's Gums. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Trying play action. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They've got him down at the 40 after he ripped off 15 yards. Dropping back, it's Calandria. Unloads to the wideout. That pass is incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. They'll send the tight end in motion. And back to the air on second down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34.
The defense just simply not fooled by the play action. Oftentimes as an offense, you're hoping the run fake's going to slow down those pass rushers, but man, oh man, they had their ears pinned back.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On third and long, he'll have to turn it loose deep. Complete to the left. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the first down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. And they'll let that one go, and it'll roll out of bounds. Northern Illinois takes over as the offense heads to the field. Off the play fake on first down to throw. It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Backed up now, here's second and long. Wants to go up top. Catch in the middle, it's Taylor. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag on the field.
Hold it.
Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Motion from the wide receiver. Leaves it with the running back. Hammers his way across the 10, picks up 4 to the 11. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. On third and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Brought down at the 16-yard line, and that will likely bring out the punt team. Northern Illinois will line up to punt it away. He's got it. Makes a move. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. UNLV is ready to go back to work on offense. Finds a tight end.
I think that time offensively, you're just trying to take what the defense is giving you, right? They're playing zone coverage. You got your big fella just working right over the ball. It's an easy pitch and catch. Just take the profit, and let's keep going.
Grabbed over the middle. It's Gums. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They're down to the 32-yard line on first and 10. From the gun, running back gets to give. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. The Rebels with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. To the air, it's Calandria. Fires to the wideout. And he got a hand in there, knocks it away, incomplete. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Here comes the heat. Breaks into the open. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And that is such a gut punch for this defense because you're trailing in the game. You're trying to get off the field. You think you got the quarterback in the backfield for a sack, and he's able to escape, scramble, and go pick up the first down. That is a...
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, UNLV. And the punishment has been extended. They are seizing control and taking away hope as they push out the lead in this Week 8 showdown.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
On the move from inside his 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Guys, we'll see what the plan is for this Northern Illinois offense. They face a pretty tall mountain here, Jesse, down 24, but if they're going to climb it, this is a good time to start.
Sense of urgency's got to be big right here. You just get the feeling at this point of the game, David, they've got to score on this drive. Obviously, their defense needs to get stops, but at this point, offensively, they've got to execute much better.
They got to be super aggressive. Down 24, you're going to need 3 touchdowns, 3 two-point conversions, everything to kind of go your way. So fast and throwing the football.
Takes the handoff. It's Duke. Makes it past the marker. Love to see these third down conversions on offense, and they're out to their own 39-yard line. Makes the catch. It's Taylor. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on second down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. The sweet feet buy a little time. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? The Huskies are marching down the field. Good enough for a first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Givens. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be first down. And the Huskies come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. With the catch, it's Givens. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Leaves it with the back. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Huskies, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. One more quarter to play, and it might be unlikely, but hey, it's college football. Comebacks happen. So first down will open up the final period. Looking to throw on first down. They get enough rush, and it pays off the sack at the 20. And the Huskies have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. Shoots it to the left. Got his man downfield. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive. Wide receiver going in motion. To the ground to try to move the chains. They get him stopped at the 2, but it'll be 1st and goal. The Huskies had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. They'll try to get it in with the run. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Trying to punch it in. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? This defense has been lights out, stubborn on the... Scores on the sneak.
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
That keeps the score. UNLV 27, Northern Illinois.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Rebels offense is back on the field. They'll give it to the back. Just enough there to get it to the 25, a pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking for a man. It's Calandria. Sets up the screen. Nice move to pick up yardage. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now from the 48-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Turning it on. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Not a whole lot of room as he gets a couple inside the 30 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Deep shot for the end zone. And it's incomplete, going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. The snap sets up to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Gums. And he's going to be just short of the first down. It's going to bring up a decision for this coach. So this field goal unit has been getting the job done. They've already made a couple here today. That thing would have hit a string in the middle of the uprights. Perfect. And now the lead is extended a little further.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Wide receiver comes in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down. Got a man, it's Taylor. And he'll run across the sidelines after the good gain. Now here on 2nd down, see if they keep tossing it around. Looking to the big tight end. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves them with a 3rd and 6. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. And he gets it done on 3rd down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
This has been a frustrating day. I mean, they haven't moved the ball consistently, and now you get a play, but they haven't put 2 and 3 and 4 plays together, and that's why they're trailing in this football game. So maybe they can find some kind of a rhythm here late in the game and get something cooking.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw first downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
And this offense has got to kick it in high gear now. Making a big play, that is great, but we got to go up-tempo. We got to go fast. We're trailing big in this ball game. We got to put a lot of drives together and maybe even get lucky with an onside kick.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops, just not in sync, and that's why they find themselves trailing by a lot right here late in the game.
They were really starting to put a drive together, but after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Rodgers. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on 4th down. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. He's looking to throw. Bringing the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Back to pass. Trying to barrel in. They've got it down to the 3-yard line. Really well done on that throw and catch. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. And they'll come to the line trying to take a slice out of this lead on 3rd and goal. Fighting his way for every inch, but he still needs a few more. He stops short of the goal line. He'll set up to throw. Touchdown, Huskies! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down a couple possessions. Still need some good things to happen. You need your kicker to go over there and get warmed up. We need an onside. We need to score some points. We need a lot of things to go right to win this football game.
He'll try to tack on one more. Smashes it through for the PAT. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, take a gander at what's happening in this interesting battle in the Pac-12. Texas State is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today.
He'll do it himself.
It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Boise State. If anything else happens in this one in the Pac-12 or anywhere else, we'll make sure you know about it. Back to you guys.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. And he'll pick up 1. It brings up 2nd and 9. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They want that clock to run. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's a draw.
I love the awareness by the defense there. 3rd and long, everybody in the building thinking this is going to be a pass, but up front, they were very, very aware that they might see run, and they did a really good job playing with their eyes. They rally to the ball, they get the TFL, and now they set up 4th and long.
This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Looking downfield on 1st down. Pressure coming. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. And after this play, the cake will be baked. Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. A deep throw as the clock winds down. Ball falls to the turf. The final pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for this one. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.